Hi, welcome back to Commando Commedia. This week, we're going to talk about what a scenario is, a Lazzi, bits, and the mechanics of my Commedia dell'arte world, emotionally and physically. So what is a scenario? A scenario is a play in the Commedia dell'arte world. What is different about a scenario in Commedia dell'arte and a play? The characters are given action and plot line, but there's no written dialogue, because commedia is an improvisational art. Every scene is broken up by an entrance or an exit of a character. Now the Lazzi, that is the fun one for me. And the Lazzis are plays within the play, not necessarily driven by plot line, and that is a highly rehearsed moment in the show. So it's very different than the scenarios. It's a beginning, middle, and end. It doesn't have to be driven by plot. Highly rehearsed, unlike the scenario itself. There's a fly in here. And then the bit in there might be somebody tripping. That's a good bit, right? Or a spit take. For example, if Pantalone has a drink on the table or some of his soup and he takes a little drink of it and it's not what he wants and it's disgusting, he can take a little sip and he can spit all over the servant, which is awesome. There's an infinite amount of things you can do with water when it comes to commedia, and I love water in Lazzis and in bits. Scenario, Lazzis, bits. It's all about play. It's all about characters, actions, and a plot line. Now, I'd like to talk to you about the mechanics of the Commedia dell'arte world. The basic mechanics change from artist to artist. In my world, the characters have a very specific center of gravity. And what does center of gravity mean? Well, it's where you place your weight in your body. You could have your center of gravity way up high. You can have it in your chest. You can have it in your belly. You can have it in your crotch. You can have it in your feet. It happens everywhere. So you can be light or heavy. Every character in the Commedia dell'arte world has a different center of gravity. And that means they walk differently and they move differently. One thing that all characters have is the ball change. Every time they think, they do a ball change. Now, what is a ball change? You put all your weight on one foot and then you change to the other. That is a ball change. This is your basic ball change. And then every character has their own ball change. Pantalone, because he can't walk like that, he has a stance and his ball change goes there, there. When a character has a thought or an idea or something shifts in the scene, there's a ball change. And then there's this presentational world that I live in with Commedia dell'arte. Everything is out. There is no fourth wall. So if you're speaking to a character, you'll be speaking out, and then you'll ball change and look to the character. The character will look out, speak to the audience, and then look to me, and then I will speak to the audience. You are giving it to your audience, always. Always giving it to the audience. The basic mechanics of my Commedia dell'arte world have to do with center of gravity, walking, ball changing, and presentational work. Some of the books you see here on this table are references I've used over the years. I have Commedia dell'arte Actor's Handbook, which is a really great book that really breaks down each character's walk and all those good things. The Commedia dell'arte, this book, historical references. It has Lazzis in it. It has scenarios in it. It's a beautiful book. It's a great read. And then I have this classic book called Lazzi. It's chock full of Lazzis that you'll see in the future. So these are 3 of many books that I've used over the years to read and find out about what Commedia is to me. Thanks. See you next week.